Hi, this is one of my favorite ways to share my patterns in different sizes. It's commonly referred to as template-based pattern grading or visual grading technique. Today we're drafting the pattern for this beautiful women rib skater dress. Make sure to watch the video until the end to get the size chart that will help you determine your size, which ranges from size 36 to 62. Measurements are in centimeters. Here is the template for the dress in size 38. Just replace your size measurements with your size. It includes the front and back. We'll draft step by step. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Required tools. For this project, you'll need craft paper, ruler, scissors, French curve, marker pens, tracing wheel, tape measure, sellotape to secure paper on the table. Every time I start drafting a pattern, I begin by drawing a horizontal and vertical line as a guide. Start by marking a horizontal line at the top for the shoulder line and a vertical line for the center front. For this pattern, the vertical line represents the dress length. I'm using size 38, so my front dress length is 84 centimeters. Keep in mind that you can adjust the dress length to your preference or follow along with your size, which ranges from size 36 to 62. Once these points are marked, draw the necessary lines. Next, let's move to the horizontal measurements. Use your quarter bust measurements across the paper. For this dress, I'm using 24 centimeters. Mark this measurement at both the top and bottom for guidance. Then mark the dress length again, 84 centimeters for size 38. Join the lines to form a rectangle. If today is your first time watching any of my videos, or perhaps you've watched one or two and are not yet subscribed, all that you need to do is press that subscribe button down below. By doing that, you've joined our family. Also, feel free to share some feedback by pressing the like button. That is also feedback enough. Creating the shoulder and the armhole depth line, mark your size. Mine is 16 centimeters. Draw the horizontal line. Neck width, measure 15.75 centimeters across from the center front. Armhole depth, draw a line to join the upper bust line for your armhole depth. On the slanted line, find the middle and mark. On the middle point, measure in 1 centimeter to shape our armhole. Use your master pattern rulers to shape the beautiful arm curve. Be sure to choose your size using the size chart provided at the end of the video. The chart has the actual body measurements in centimeters. It will help you determine your size. To shape your dress pattern at the hem, mark 9 centimeters outwards. Mark the side seam 68 centimeters. Using a ruler, connect the dots from the upper bust to the hem. I love this kind of pattern drafting because it's visual, unlike the PDF. But don't get me wrong, PDF patterns are great. They just require a little bit more effort. Have you ever wished you could skip downloading and taping those endless PDF patterns? This method is the ultimate game changer. Next is adding the seam allowances. Along the armhole, 1 centimeter, straight seam line, 1 centimeter, hemline, 3 centimeters. Along the neckline, 1 centimeter. Point to note. Typically, you'll need 1 centimeter on straight seams, half a centimeter on the neckline, and 1 centimeter or half a centimeter on armholes. Why this method works. Fully customizable fit. Forget struggling with fixed sizes. This method lets you mix and match measurements. So if your bust is size 38, but your hips are 42, you can create a pattern that fits your unique body shape perfectly. Deepen your understanding of design. When you draft your own patterns, you're not just making a garment, you're learning how patterns work. You'll discover why darts are placed a certain way, how to shape necklines, and how to adjust for different body types or design elements. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have the knowledge to tweak, modify, or even create something entirely new. Unleash your creativity. Store-bought patterns can feel limiting, but this method is all about freedom. Want a deeper neckline? Done. Prefer a longer hem? No problem. You're in control. and the possibilities are endless. When cutting your fabric, cut on fold. The front pattern is ready to cut. Benefits: perfectly customized fit. Have you ever looked at a store-bought pattern and thought, why doesn't this fit me exactly? With this method, you'll draft patterns directly from your or someone else's measurements. No preset sizes, no limitations, just a perfect fit every time. Cost-effective and convenient. Forget about needing special tools or equipment. All you need is a ruler, a pencil, and some pattern paper to get your free pattern. This method is accessible and convenient. Let's draft the back. We'll follow the same steps as the front. Start by marking a horizontal line at the top for the shoulder line and a vertical line for the center back. For this pattern, the vertical line represents the dress length. Once these points are marked, draw the necessary lines. Next, let's move to the horizontal measurements. Use your quarter bust measurements across the paper and mark 24 centimeters. Mark this measurement at both the top and bottom for guidance. Then mark the dress length again. Join the lines to form a rectangle. Next, mark the back neck width. Measure 13.75 centimeters, which is different from the front. Creating the shoulder and the armhole depth line, mark your armhole depth of 18 centimeters, different from the front. Draw the horizontal line. Armhole depth. Draw a line to join the upper bust line for your armhole depth. On the slanted line, find the middle and mark it. At the middle point, measure in 0.5 centimeter to shape the back armhole. Use your master pattern rulers to shape the beautiful arm curve. To shape your dress pattern at the hem, mark 9 centimeters outwards. Mark the side seam 68 centimeters. Using a ruler, connect the dots from the upper bust to the hem. And draw a curved line to shape the hem. Next is adding the seam allowances. Along the armhole, add 0.5 centimetre. On the neckline, add 1 centimetre. For the straight side seam line, add 1 centimetre, and for the hemline, add 3 centimetres. For the type of fabric to buy for your dress, consider the following. Rib knit fabric. This is the classic fabric for rib skater dresses. It's stretchy, soft, body-hugging, and keeps its shape, perfect for a flattering, comfortable fit. Here are readily available fabrics for a rib skater dress that are budget-friendly and easy to find. You will find them in most fabric shops. Cotton spandex or cotton lycra. Knit, stretchy, breathable, and great for beginner sewing. Holds shape well and is very comfortable. Viscose spandex, knit smooth, stretchy, and flowy. Great drape and ideal for skater dresses with a nice swing. Ponte Roma or Ponte di Roma, a stable double knit that has stretch but is a bit thicker. Perfect for structured skater dresses. Jersey knit with elastane, lightweight and stretchy. Easy to sew and widely available. These are names you will find in many fabric shops, and they'll be labelled as viscose jersey, viscose spandex knit, or rayon spandex. Oh, and just so you know, rayon is the same as viscose in the US. So if you see viscose jersey or rayon spandex, that's what to pick. I'm matching the front and the back. The front neckline is slightly lower and wider. Use the strap measurements for the dress shoulder straps. Don't forget to add notches where needed when cutting your fabric. My advice, if you're unsure about the fit of your pattern or which size suits you best, always start by cutting your pattern on muslin. This allows you to test the fit, make adjustments if necessary, and see how the garment looks before cutting into your expensive fabric. As always, I've provided different size charts at the end of this video. Use them to find the right size for your pattern project. And if you have any questions about drafting any part, drop them in the comments. I'd love to help.